Hello, hello. I'm your 2016 presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker, Iowa. Woo! I'm excited, Iowa, about the caucus that's going on. Today is January 31st, 2016, and so I know that tomorrow is the Iowa caucus, or you may be watching this on the Iowa caucus today, February 1st, 2016. But I'm doing this video, recording this video on the eve of the caucus. So I want to encourage all Iowans to get out and caucus. If you've never caucused before, get out more than ever. Now, I'm running for president, and I'm Michelle Hope Walker. I need you all to do a caucus for me. Caucus for Michelle. Caucus for Michelle. So it could be your house. You can do the caucus and call everybody, hey, we're going to caucus for Michelle Hope Walker. Now, let me tell you the bigger picture. Bigger picture is I'm running as an independent. And again, keep in mind, the primaries tend to be more along the parties, because the parties are trying to pick the one person out of their party that they're going to have to represent them. So the Democrats are trying to pick the one Democrat to represent them. The Republicans are trying to pick the one Republican to represent them and running for president, and so on and so on with all other parties. I'm running as an independent. Pretty much I'm a Democrat, but I'm running as an independent. Didn't want to go through the party political boss machine of the Democrat Party. So, you see how they've done Bernie in different cases. Again, you're supposed to be fair. The party is supposed to be fair. You're not supposed to be catering to one candidate over the other. Even the Republican side, you see how some Republicans have done Donald Trump. That's not fair. I mean, because regardless of if I don't agree with a lot of stuff Donald Trump said, but I'm just saying, though, the parties are supposed to be fair. They're supposed to be fair to all the candidates and not supposed to show any certain more favoritism towards one over the other. This is what I'm thinking. So anyway, that's just my brief explanation of why I'm running as an independent. I'm a Democrat, but I'm running as an independent. So anyway, key thing, Iowa, is I need you to caucus for me. Caucus for me, Michelle. Caucus for Michelle. Caucus for Michelle. If you have to write anything on a piece of paper, you write down, if you're somewhere and you're not at a caucus for Michelle and they give you some paper to write my name down on there. I'm not voting for neither one of y'all. I'm voting for Michelle Hope Walker. Don't let them limit your choices to only the people that are there, or the people that they showed on TV. Because if you go to fec.gov, there's a whole lot of us running for president. A whole lot of us. I really don't think it's fair that they condense it down to only a few. And they say, oh, well, these people polled. Well, the only reason why they polled is because you did a lot of media coverage on them. If you did media coverage on a whole lot of the rest of us that wanted media coverage, which I had been asking them for media coverage. I know I'd send stuff to the Des Moines Register a lot. So I don't know if they did some articles or not. But again, action media. Hello, I don't see Michelle Hope Walker's name listed, and she's running for president. She's running for president. And then, sometimes you gotta ask, is it because she's black and she's a woman that you just decide to exclude her? Is it a class thing? Because you don't feel like she has the money that you think she should? What's really going on here? Because they get me with, you gotta have a percentage. But the only way those people got a percentage is because the media covered them. It's like early on the media picked, mainstream media picked who they decided they were going to cover and follow. So all of us could be doing great, but the media is only going to pick who they want to pick, which to me goes back to the party political machines. Because remember, it's about who owns, especially these mainstream medias. It's about who owns that media, what is their political ideology, is a Republican or Democrat, who do they line up with, and who's giving money to the, station and all this, a whole lot of politics involved. Now, again, like I say, politics is not a bad thing, because politics decide who gets what, when, where, and how. But it is not a good thing when people play the game of politics negatively and not allowing people to see all their choices. Okay? So anyway, caucus for me, Michelle Hope Walker, Iowa. Michelle Hope Walker. And basically, again, I'm for justice. You can watch some of the videos. Go to Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Go to YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. You see other videos that I've talked to, specifically Iowans. So basically, I'm for justice. Justice for everyone. And I'm fair. I'm very fair. But again, going back to the justice pieces, we have to remember that whoever is elected president may appoint up to 4 Supreme Court justices. So when we talk about justice, when we talk about fairness, you want the right person in that position to be appointing people, because again, we know some of the different things that comes to our Supreme Court, the highest court of our land, can be some life-changing things. You know what I'm saying? Can be just change our society completely. So you want me to help pick those folks. Also, I'm for should be no homeless people. We have too much money in America. Why is anyone homeless? We have too much money in America for anybody to be homeless. No one should be hungry. All of our kids should have a quality education. All of our kids should have a quality education. So it's all about who's in the position and how they allocate the money. If you go and you look at our budget and look at some of the frivolous things that we are funding, you're like, man, that could be a whole building where we could put some homeless people in. Really? And so it's all about how we allocate money. It's all about, now don't get me wrong. I believe Obama he's done a lot of historical things. I'm for Obama. I voted for Obama. Yes, I did. Not ashamed to say I voted for Obama. And so, and I'm for putting him on the Supreme Court too. I'm for our first African American president. Why not? Let him be one of the ones that I appoint for Supreme Court justice. Okay, but so again, I would one thing as I've researched and talked to and about Iowans is that there's a balance in a sense there on ideologies. So I do like that. Now, you may have heard me say, so I'll just say, I feel it needs to be more, again, every state vote matters, but I do sometimes feel there's a lot of weight put on Iowa, and Iowa may not always reflect the rest of the states, as far as the diversity, ethnicity, races and diversity. But again, I do like what seems to be the fairness of your vote, the fairness of your caucuses and different things like that. So Iowa, I'm Michelle Hope Walker, and I am your 2016 presidential candidate. And I need you to caucus for me. I need you to vote for me, whatever you can put my name on. I need you to call me, 323-338-6580. 323-338-6580. You can call me, text me, make sure you let me know who you are. Let me know how you can help my campaign. I always let people know up front when they can talk about, well, what are you gonna do to help me? That's where you're gonna see that conversation go. So well, you need this, okay, so how are you gonna get all that for me? You're gonna do that, because again, I'm running for president, so I'm putting myself out here, I'm doing all that I can with the resources that I presently have and can do. And so I welcome ideas. I welcome money to help in the campaign, and I welcome those that will do caucuses for me out there in Iowa. I welcome all the help. That's what I welcome, is the help, because I'm about us coming together, working together to get some things done, okay? And so I know for a lot of you, you're tired of hearing people say, okay, well, we know what needs to be done. Well, now do it. What's the challenge? That's one thing with me being president. Once you say, okay, this is what we need, let's do it then. But we don't need to keep having 100 more meetings. We're not going to keep playing these political games. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Okay? One thing my mom always told me, when you get, she would talk about this in relationships, when you get tired, show enough tired, because I go back and maybe I have a boyfriend, I go back and forth and back and forth. And she'll be like, okay, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Because when you get tired, show enough tired of being mistreated, Nobody's going to have to tell you leave that boy alone. Nobody's going to have to tell you. You're going to leave him alone on your own because you're going to get tired. You're going to get tired of the drama, tired of, all that, negativity stuff that he's doing, and you do what you got to do. And so right now, this election here is, to me, the people are standing. We're standing. We're like, no, I'm tired of this. Tired of this. Tired of all this drama. Tired. It don't have to be this way. So that's why I need you all to think. Don't just go with what the mainstream media feeds you. Don't even just go with some of the people are saying. But look at, I want to be a part of something that's bigger than me. I want to bring about some real change. I don't want to keep going with status quo. Just keep doing what we've been doing. No, it's time. This is the season that we have to stand up. You have to think about, one thing I loved about Stephen Covey's book. The thing I loved about, he always talked about, starting with the end in mind. So a lot of times at an early age, because I read Stephen Covey's books at an early age, I always thought about, okay, when it comes to my end, when it comes to my deathbed, when it comes to when I'm about to, these are the things I want to know that I got accomplished, or at least I was working on them. You know what I'm saying? So let's be a part of something that's bigger than us. Let's bring about some real change. Let's not keep doing business as usual. But let's take a stand, Iowa. Let's take a stand. Caucus differently. Don't let them force decisions on you. Say, oh, well, this is the way we've always done it. You have to do it. Who said we have to do it like this? It's government for the people, by the people. I am the people. And I say I don't want to do it like this anymore. I say we need to do it like this to make it more fair for everyone. So even within your caucuses, if you find out something's not right, you have people trying to sway you and this and that. Now, with the Democrat, I know they talk about the difference between the Republican caucus, where they actually are going to put in a vote, going to drop something in the box, and the Democrat caucus. I don't know, I question, because the Democrat caucus, you got to stand over in this corner, and then you got to keep going to, because I'm like, well, so if candidate does get enough people standing in the corner, then you just don't vote for them no more at all, and then now we got to go to a different corner, but I just want to let you know, don't be forced to go to no corner. If that corner does not say caucusing for Michelle Hope Walker, don't you go to that corner. Don't you go to that group. And it almost seems like they make it a public thing so people can maybe even feel pressured to vote with their friends or vote with the majority, or, it's like they're playing on the Maslow hierarchy, of a sense of belonging, a sense of need, a sense, because I know that somebody's going to end up being like, I really want to vote for this person, but nobody's over there, so let me go with the crowd. That's why we're in situations that we are now. A lot of people just going with the crowd. They're not reading no policy. They're not looking at the bigger picture. They say, oh, well, they voting this way. Maybe this is where I should go. No. We want changes. We want homes for everybody. We want food for everybody. And we want a quality education for all of our children, no matter what neighborhood they live in, no matter what state they live in, no matter their race or ethnicity. We want a quality education for all of our children. And I call them all of ours. I taught school and I work with the education system and I, part of mentoring youth and building up youth and encouraging youth and, all my life. All my life. So I'm going to wrap it up, so I won't be too long, Iowa. But get out there and caucus, Iowa. Even if you're like, I'm not sure what I'm doing, just go anyway. I'm running for president. I'm learning this go. I just know we got to take a stand. That much I do. We have got to take a stand. We cannot no longer sit back and say, well, they're going to do what they want to do, so whatever. No, they not. They cannot do what they want to do if we get involved. We must be involved. I don't care how much they turn their nose up at you. I don't care how much they look at you crazy. I don't care if when you walk in the room, nobody welcomes you. They act like they don't even want you there. It's okay. Go anyway. Go anyway. I go to all kinds of meetings. They look, oh my gosh, she's going to speak the truth. You right. I'm going to speak the truth. You right. I sure am. And a lot of the ones who want to keep things in the status quo and want to stay with the establishment and want to try to control people and what people think are not always my fans. But I'm like, I don't care because I'm not trying to win a popularity contest. I'm trying to help people. I'm trying to make sure people have homes. I'm trying to make sure people are eating. I'm trying to make sure all of our kids have a quality education and there's justice. There's justice. There's no more this pay to play. No more minorities and ethnicities and certain just racial profiling, getting locked up because the color of your skin. No more. We must take a stand. We must do something different. What they say, the thing of the definition of insanity, you keep doing the same thing over and over again. Well, we see that's not working. So we got to do something different. We got to do something different. We got to take a stand. So Iowa is starting with you. Take the stand. We're dependent on you, Iowa. I'm dependent on you, Iowa. Michelle Hope Walker is dependent on Iowa. Caucus for me, Iowa. Call me, 323-338-6580. Text me, call me. Hey, we doing this caucus for you, Michelle. I know they talking about they ain't let independents in, but we got you in, girl. We got you in. We got a house full over here. We got a house full here. You want to do but your intercom? See, that's how we got to do it, you all. We just got to do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? We just got to do, just like a life or death thing. We just got to do what we got to do. We can't get caught up on protocols, but you're supposed to do it like this. But we ain't got time for that. People starving. People dying out here. We got to do what we got to do and make this stuff happen. Vote me in, you all. I'm part of that 99%. It's time for us to be up in there. It's time for us to be in the White House. I'm going to challenge them calling the White House too, but anyway. Might be one of my first things. Just change it to the House. How about that? The House. I think that's why sometimes it's a challenge for us black folks to get there. It's called the White House. They're like, excuse me. You're not white. You're right. I'm not. But I'm in this house. Okay, y'all. Y'all know I'm a comedian. Personality, so I got to lighten it up some. But anyway, okay. So seriously, Iowans, I'm depending on you. Caucus for Michelle Hope Walker. 2016 presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker, running as an independent. Get me in that caucus, Iowa. Get me up in the caucus for me, Iowa. Caucus for me. Vote for me, Iowa. Every time they have you write something down, you like Michelle Hope Walker. You ask me immediately, you know what? I haven't heard y'all say anything about the African-American woman that's running for president, Michelle Hope Walker. I want to hear you, media, do some coverage on Michelle Hope Walker. Matter of fact, I got her phone number right here. Here it is. Call her. She'll do an interview with you. Call her. I need y'all. Those that ain't scared. Those that's not scared, they'll take that stand and be like, no, you are not going to limit my vote. You're not going to limit my vote, media, mainstream media. You're not limiting my vote. I have the right to vote for whoever I want to vote for. So exercise your right. Exercise your voting power. Exercise it. Don't be afraid. Stand up. You see, I'm exercising my right to run for president. I don't care if people like it or don't like it. I got a right to run for president. And I'm exercising my right to run for president. If anything, I feel like you should respect me, that I want to help change America and continue to help make sure America is a great, good America for everybody. And that I want to help make sure that people have homes. That I want to help make sure that people are eating. That I want to help make sure that justice is ringing. That I want to help make sure that all kids are getting a quality education. Y'all be patting me on my back. But what I can tell you, Iowa, that I'm finding a lot of times, boy, when you do good, you think people should be patting you on your back, but it don't always happen. That's okay, because that don't stop me. That don't stop me. I come up from a life of challenges, and it has not stopped me at all. at all. Didn't stop me from graduating from high school. Didn't stop me from graduating from college. Has not stopped me from going after and doing everything God has called and told me to do. I don't stop. I don't, long as God got breath in me, I don't stop. And I am so real right now on this justice. I am so real right now on us standing up and being involved politically. You all, we must do this. So Iowa, this is something. You're kicking us off. We need you. White, black, Asian, Latino, no matter what your race, ethnicity, you go. You go. And even if you don't speak English right now, it's okay. Take your English-speaking friend or your kid with you, and you go. You participate. Don't let nobody X you out of them caucuses. That's what I want to tell you, too. Because, see, a lot of times people don't participate in things because they don't feel a sense of belonging. That Maslow hierarchy, that pyramid, you know, a sense of belonging, a sense of value, a sense of worth. But I want to tell you, you are valuable and you are worthy. And so you go to them caucuses. My caucus. Got to pull back the stop right when you go to my caucus. Michelle Hope Walker. Or do a caucus for me. Michelle Hope Walker. You know. And then again, you know, I too just want to tell you, exercise your right. You know, I want you to vote for me, but if you feel like so much more vote, you know, my thing is just get involved. At the end of the day, my campaign also is about educating people and encouraging people to get involved. So just get involved. And if you walk in the door and people are looking at you all crazy, like, who is that? Because, you know, when you go to these places, there's always this little clique. They've been together for years, and it's just been them, and they don't like to welcome anybody in new. Hold your head up high. Sit, listen, do what you got to do. Pick who you feel. Hopefully you're picking me, Michelle Hope Walker. And do your thing. Don't worry about it. Like I tell people, when you go to the nightclubs don't always welcome you, but they haven't stopped you partying. When you go to the church, sometimes church don't always welcome you, but it don't stop real worshipers of God from going to church, because they know, hey, I'm not here for the people. I'm here to serve God. So you can fry your little nose up, do whatever you want to do. I'm here to serve God. You know, so whatever storyline or thought that motivates you to stay involved in something even when you don't feel welcomed. You know, throughout this campaign, I really haven't felt welcome at all. They look at me like I am crazy, and I'm like, I am not crazy. I am in my right mind, smart, intelligent. Matter of fact, I'm a genius, you know. And what I want to question, though, is anybody that critiques me for running for president negatively. I look at you. Because why would you critique me negatively? I have the qualifications to run for president. So then I start looking at you like, are you racist? Or is it my gender? Or is it my social economical, my income, my class? I mean, what is it? Because I am valuable, worthy, and all the rest is all the other candidates. So what would make you feel like it's okay to oust me out or discredit me? Really? Now I'm looking at you funny. And really, whether you're running for president or not, you know, I encourage. That's one thing I speak a lot, because you know I'm a speaker too, evangelist speaker. But I encourage you love yourself. Don't you let nobody put you down. You love yourself. People can say everything, but in your head, you know who you are in the name of Jesus. You know who you are. And you go after what God has called and told you to go after. Even in the Bible, talk about don't be afraid of their faces. Let them turn their little nose up, look crazy, whatever. You keep doing what God called you to do with a smile. Hallelujah, I'm here. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Good. All right, you all. So Iowa, you know, I made this a lot longer than I didn't really want to make it that long, Iowa, but I just want to encourage you to get out and caucus. And I know probably over there it's already February 1st, 2016, but I want you to go caucus. I want everybody to go caucus. Everybody. Everybody in the state of Iowa, go caucus. And do caucuses for me, Michelle Hope Walker. Call me. Let me know you're doing a caucus for me. 323-338-6580. 323-338-6580. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Iowa. Thank you for all that you do. And it's your time to shine, Iowa. This is your day, February 1st, 2016. That's your day. I'm recording this January 31st, 2016. But you may not see it till February 1st, so that's why I'm saying it's your day. It's your day. It's your day, Iowa. So, do your thing. Make me proud. Caucus for me, Michelle Hope Walker. Also, you can watch all my wonderful YouTube videos. All my 2016 presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker's Road to the White House series on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Also, you can tweet me. That's Hope_Speaks. Hope_Speaks. And like I said, just call or text me. 323-338-6580. God bless Iowa. Can't wait to see the results. Can't wait to see that y'all throwing my name out there. Like, you know what? A lot of people, to me in the news, a lot of people kept talking about a Michelle Hope Walker. Michelle Hope Walker, she had a lot of caucuses here. Okay? God is good. Be blessed, Iowa. Vote for me, Michelle Hope Walker.